from just across the New York-New Jersey border in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets. On the visitor sideline, the Dolphins head coach. This team's had their ups and downs early on, 3-3 through the first 6 games. On the other side, his counterpart, the Jets head coach. This guy's come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. Should be a wet one. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field. They are led out by a man who's done this now for a long time. Their veteran quarterback.
Nothing real fancy when you look back on last week's game, Mike. I mean, he had the 2 touchdown passes, of course, the 1 interception he'd love to have back. But for the most part, I thought he was really efficient. I thought he did a nice job operating the system. And there's actually some more plays that he left out there. So I think he can build off a lot of that, try to improve in this one today.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a 1st down. Here's a toss, right side. And he fought through 1 tackle, stayed on his feet, but they get him down. It's no game. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
He'll look to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Look it up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully. So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. And taking the snaps, quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
You know, some weeks, Mike, it just seems like you just can't do anything wrong. Every play, every throw, it just seems like everything goes your way. And that was certainly the case last week. Throwing for over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. Hey, what, his receivers, they're coming into every game saying, we're going to get a lot of opportunities, and their quarterback can continue to play at that high of a level. There's a lot of production to go around.
And that'll give him a 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
On the play, 2nd and 10 at the 31-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 25 yards, the pickup there. And the Jets have a 1st down.
At the 44-yard line.
Money up to a whole nother level. Don't know no better. When I got rich
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. Back to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Dolphins offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's been a real threat, not just with the arm, but the wheels as well. The NFL's leader amongst quarterbacks in terms of rushing touchdowns. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It's second down and 10.
Back to the air once more on second down. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
What really stood out about that last play is the job the quarterback did keeping his eyes downfield despite the pocket collapsing around him. He was able to shake off that first guy, but by the time he did, allowed the rest of that rush to get home, and they were able to clean things up.
They'll try to set up the screen here. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down.
So barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it looks like this is going to be a 3-and-out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Jets offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They start with outstanding field position, trying to get the first points of this game. It'll be first and 10. Another run. It's a counter. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up third and 4.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
That's a throw that's going to make him cringe on Monday, Mike, in the film room. At this level, quick hitters, those quick, easy passes, those should be borderline automatic. But it was anything but this time around.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is hot. What a throw. Touchdown, New York. That is second TD catch of the season.
When I think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession. possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Dolphins offense ready to take over once again. And so far, 2 drives, 2 punts, no first downs. Not a winning formula as they start drive number 3. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Second down, zone read, and he keeps it. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. Here's a 3rd and 10. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
This kick hangs up, and a fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. We are through 1. The Jets have the advantage. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2. 1st and 10 now from the 36. As we are ready to get back underway. They'll go with the counter on 1st down. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Quick throw taken in. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Number 87. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Dolphins offense ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And oh, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands...
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
The Jets offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And he is right up there amongst the league leaders when it comes to receiving yards by a wideout this year. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Quick hitting slant there. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Gain of 10 brings up.
They'll go with the sneak. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
First down.
Here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no
He
gain.
was brought down at the 45-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
He'll try to run for it. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 15-yard
Now
line.
this time they'll look to throw. Whoa! To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Jets. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The extra point, up and good. And the Jets move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10.
Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. The drive will start on the ground. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll stick with him again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's made right side. It's Johnson. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short. Here's the punter now, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10.
The Jets offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense will need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. Off he goes. And he'll be set up now. It's up past the 40 with that one. Give him 14 on that play. One play, one first down.
At the 42-yard line.
Here's Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he is going to have a Jets first down by about 3 yards. They wind up getting 7 on that 3rd and 4. Putting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
4 yards.
Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this 2nd quarter. On 2nd down, a run. How about a reverse instead? 3rd down and 3.
At the 37-yard line. That's a gain of 3.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter.
Brings up 4th.
Here's their punter now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds.
15-yard line.
The Dolphins offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
There's a short one caught by Taylor. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
2nd and 2 at the 40-yard line.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report. 3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
We're going to put a man in motion to the right. On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down. On comes the punt team now for the Jets, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Dolphins offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this 2nd half. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
The fair catch here, called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Open man left side. He's got it. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. A gain of 21 on that pass play. Good for a Jets 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down.
9 yards to go.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. That one going to land a little too close to the goal line. Doesn't stop into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Dolphins offense ready to get back at it. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. It's an incompletion. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
He'll step up and run.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for the Dolphins. 1st down.
So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. Going over the middle, this one is complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 30.
On the toss, they'll run. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Jets offense about ready to take over once more. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. First and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 41, here's second and 6. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. Whoa. Fighting off defenders here. He'll churn forward and pick up 3. Here's third and 2.
Makes it third and 2.
He's going to try to pick up the first down with his own read. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. They'll look to throw. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The Jets offense ready to take over possession of the football. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this first and 10. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2.
Receiver in motion, headed left.
At the 15-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Third and 10.
This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. On now comes the punt team for the Jets, as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Fourth quarter on first and 10. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
He'll drop to throw. A quick slant into the hands of Johnson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Makes it third and 4.
Back to throw. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looks like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up fourth down. He'll look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will have a Dolphins first down on a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Here's a run going left. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
And it just seems like anytime this offense has gotten anything positive going, it's been this pass rush that has immediately shut it down. And this has been a clinic tape on how you rush the passer. And I promise you, they want to finish this thing out here with a shutout.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Jets offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
This is a great example of the game within the game. They're making what they call Mike declaration, and that's what sets the responsibilities of all the protectors. And in this case, the Mike was the one who came. He's unblocked, and he's able to get home.
Now give on the ground. Just pushing defenders out of the way as he surges forward for a gain of about 5. This a must-stop for this defense, facing 3rd and long. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
So the defense finds themselves in a tight spot. They have very little room for error at this point in the game, Mike, so they have to continue to get off the field, no more points, and that sack's going to go a long way towards doing it.
And the receiver with a fair catch, taken successfully, and that's where he'll turn it over to the offense. The Dolphins offense ready to get back at it. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Just seems that nothing has gone right all game for this offense, and that's what happens when your quarterback just faces relentless pressure. You just can't generate any kind of offense, and I think that's the biggest reason there's a big old 0 up on that scoreboard.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think this drive, and particularly that last 3rd down incompletion, Mike, has really summed up the story of this game offensively. No matter how many times they try to generate some plays through the air, there's just nowhere to go with the ball. In this case, the coverage is tight. They go 3 and out again. They've got to have earlier success and not just wait for 3rd down.
And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
So here as the quarterback, you can't take that sack. You have to understand it's 4th down. While you don't want to throw a pick, you've got to get this ball out of your hand and give one of your playmakers a chance to make a play for you and extend this drive on 4th down.
The Jets offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. Uh-oh. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
Down at the 17-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
We'll go with the draw play here on 2nd down. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
It's 3rd down and 4.
Look at this. They go with their tight end on 3rd down.
The tight end, he's brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 4th and 1.
Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. They'll throw out of the gun. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Now, faking the give. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
It's 2nd down.
Now they'll set up to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
A gain of 15. And the Dolphins 1st down.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
On play action, he'll set up to throw, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
It's 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
So as an offensive coordinator, you have to have answers for what the defense throws at you. And in this case, your quarterback is sitting back there. He has nowhere to go with the ball on 4th down. He ends up taking the sack, and now your drive is over.
So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They're going to be trying to play keep away in this situation. Use as much clock as possible. Up a couple of scores as they start this drive, 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. They'll try to run this one in. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4. Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Now a give up the middle. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here. Talk things over before 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
The Jets will send out the field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Jets stake themselves to a 17-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll take it at the 12. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to see what they can do. They trail here late, hoping to put something, anything on the board before they get out of here. Going to start this drive, 1st and 10. Quick throw here is complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Number 87. A gain of 9 brings up second.
Throwing now from the gun. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
And the Dolphins, 1st down.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Dolphins.
They'll look to throw yet again. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They'll look to throw again. Taking off. He'll get a dozen out of that one. Scrambling his way to a 1st down.
Dolphins, 1st down. A gain of 12.
On 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
Now here comes the spike, and they stop it with exactly 50 seconds on the clock. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
Dolphins, 1st down.
And now the spike will come just under 40 ticks remaining. This one not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete. They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
It's 4th down and goal.
And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
The Jets offense ready to come back out for this next possession. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts. So just one kneel down and then time to shake hands. So this one in the win column for the Jets. They get the home victory here in the division in the 1st of their 2 scheduled matchups. A chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season.